Hey guys, good morning once again and hi. Yesterday I kind of missed out on one video. I didn't upload. As I told you what happened, I reviewed something and I kind of realized because I was very sleepy that I have done this review earlier part of this year. So I canceled that video, I deleted it. So I did a review already, like a re-review of 3 fragrances, but I kind of found some energy, had some nice early breakfast, nice nap and stuff. So I felt like doing a requested video. Someone requested me, I don't remember who it was. I'm really sorry. I do not mean to forget, but I am getting old and I'm forgetful. So I apologize. But whoever asked me to do top 5 Mancera fragrances from my collection, I'm doing top 10 for you because always more is better. So yeah, Mancera basically is a niche house, as you guys already know. It's a house from France, and it's a sister concern sort of Montal fragrances. So Montals are extremely loud, unwearable in summer heat. So many people are scared of them because they're extremely nuclear. I just put one spray, one dash. You just know that whole sort of contingent. They know that you are wearing a cologne. But Mancera, what happened with me is like Mancera. I started with before I start the top 10. I'll show you my story. It started with this journey with Mancera started with this fragrance, Lemon Lime. I went to Study Enterprise one day, I think 2017. And they just recently had it, like few Manceras and this one, and I never owned any Mancera, I never smelled it. I heard the hype, but to me, like I never wanted to blind buy this fragrances. So I asked him, like, can I try this? Yes. Steve Vai said yes, you can. At first when I sprayed it, it smelled like lemon, like really lemony. And on the paper, it somewhat, for some reason, it did not, this particular bottle did not smell all that special or strong. Then I said, can I try this on hand? I tried this on my hand and I immediately fell in love with this. I bought it that day. It was something else experience. I got this, I think, somewhere winter time. I wear the heck of it, winter, summer, and I think this is the older version. Like now they have a little bit reformulated one, but I'll tell you, I have Lemon Lime somewhere there in the lineup. So I have sentimental attachment to this. So that's where it started, Lemon Lime. So then I went crazy. Ended up buying about 16 to 17 fragrances from house of Mancera, and I did a house talk also, summary sort of. So today I narrowed them down to my favorite 10. Very difficult, very difficult to pick 10 and then put them according to my order that I like. So now it's summer, as you can understand, so I may be a little bit biased. So last thing I would like to say, Manceras are extremely beautiful. They come in 125 ml EDP and they give you a pouch sort of. If you check out my reviews on Mancera, I actually am inspired by Eric, Centrifugal Force. He is like the king for this Mancera, Montal and all these niche houses. So he actually made me look into this house and make me fall in love with this house. So thanks to Eric once again before I start. So here you go. I want to start with one fragrance as a what you call honorable mention that didn't make the list quite. I put it in, took it out a couple of times, but it had to make way for the other 10. The fragrance is Mancera Holidays. This fragrance, the only reason I took it out, I absolutely love this fragrance. It has coconut, it has vanilla, it has, it's like beautiful, like a beach. If you go to the beach, suntan lotion, it has beautiful summer vibe and it's like so good. Okay, some people say holidays smell like a little bit like virgin island water, but it's on dry down, it's totally different. And nothing actually has to do with virgin island water, but similar family. If you like sort of like a summer fragrance, suntan lotion, definitely check it out. Beast Mode Longevity. All right, Mancera Holidays. It could have been in the top 10. Right. So now we go number 10. And before that, I apologize to people if I hurt your sentiments, because some of your favorite fragrance may not make top 5. It's just my list, and I'm not being arrogant. I'm just giving you my choice. Any of these fragrance can be your top 3, top 5. You get the idea. So this fragrance, number 10, is called Sicily. This is one beautiful fragrance, okay? It has notes of florals, ylang ylang, and I think it has beautiful grapefruit, authentic grapefruit. Something about this fragrance is just stunningly beautiful. When you smell it for the first time, it's very beautiful. It's the floral, and that grapefruit combination, very beautiful, sweet fragrance. But on the dry down, it goes a little bit to the feminine side of things. So not everybody really understand or appreciate this fragrance, but it's really beautiful. If you do not mind gender bender sort of fragrances, Sicily is one perfect summer and spring fragrance. So number 10, Sicily by Mancera. This is really strong performer as well. Most of these Manceras, they really perform well. Okay, number 9 is gonna come to you as a shock. As you can see, I'm gonna pick up the red bottle, and they do not have so many red bottles in their collection. This is from their newer collection, I think, the floral collection or whatever. So this is called Red Tobacco, and it is the other newer bottle design. I also had recently purchased Purple Flowers and Wild Python. They were not being used that much by me, so I sold them off. So they could have made this list also. But Red Tobacco is potent. Alexandria Fragrance has inspiration with about on this fragrance called Hafez 1984, even though he says that's original creation, but I found that fragrance to be an inspiration from this. So what you get from Red Tobacco is like dried fruits, a lot of smokes, you know, you get a lot of like incense, sort of like, it's like a burning, smoking kind of a tobacco, and the fragrance is extremely strong. You smell it for the first time, you either love it or hate it. And you guys know I am a Kuros lover. If I can love Kuros, I can love a lot of things. So Red Tobacco did happen. But I do not reach for this that much because it's kind of scary. I like strong perfumes, but every time I wear it, people said I smell like I am smoking. You know, like I'm not smoking hot, I'm just burning. So that's not a good compliment. But this fragrance, you wear it for yourself. In the winter time, amazing. Red Tobacco. Okay, Mancera. Number 8 is a fragrance. Many of you are gonna really bash me for this. This is your favorite fragrance, trust me. If you know this one, Aoud Lemon Mint, it's an absolute fun fragrance. This fragrance is all about fun. It's all about summer, spring, even winters. If you like candied, sort of sweet kind of fragrances, this is a very sweet fragrance. You put it on and you know like fun time started. Nothing serious, very casual. Aoud Lemon Mint, very less mint, and a lot of what I get from it, there is something fresh oud in this, definitely, and then maybe there are some florals and fruits, I'm not sure, but definitely some citrus is there. The lemon is there, but the mint, it's not really typical mint like crypto mint or typical mint based scent, but what you get is a candied sort of sweet woody kind of fragrance. So this DNA, it's very popular. Mancera has a lot of this similar kind of fragrances, but I love Aoud Lemon Mint. If you're looking for a casual, sweet, unisex, everyday fragrance, beast mode performer, Aoud Lemon Mint, number 8. Number 7, I'm gonna go with Prestigium line, and only one fragrance made it from the Prestigium line, that is the Gold Prestigium. This fragrance, as you can see, the juice color is kind of golden. As you can see also, the plate in front, this is their, I think, a little bit upper class line, like niche of niche. I ended up getting the whole, like the Prestigium line, pink Prestigium, black Prestigium, but this is the one that I really could find it wearable. Pink Prestigium was very, very sweet, fruity and floral, and black Prestigium, I'll show you in a bit, that was a bit too dark for our country. This is beautiful. If you really want one from the Prestigium line, I suggest you go with Gold Prestigium. This is amazing fragrance, very long lasting. It smells very safe. It's not like typical oud. It has a lot of elements of Aoud Lemon Mint, but very nice, sweet, kind of a ambery, sweet kind of oud kind of fragrance. Okay, you can wear this, any gender can wear it. All of them are unisex anyway. So Gold Prestigium, number 7. Number 6, then we're gonna hit the top 5. Number 6, it used to be very high up in my list, but somehow the next 5 over the time grew, like, you know, really grew over the time over me, and grew on me basically, sorry. This fragrance could easily be number 1 fragrance in anybody's list, and it's called Black Gold. This is a beautiful fresh leather. When I smelled it for the first time, it felt like someone beautiful just kissed you. It smells like a kiss basically from a very beautiful lady. If you never smelled it, I suggest you try it out. It's one of the safest, most wearable, you can wear this on summer also, but I suggest you wear it in a mild cool weather. So what Black Gold will do to you is like beautiful golden sort of aroma to you, around you, beautiful oud and the leather, and then that whatever citruses or fruitiness coming from it, I do not know. It's just lovely whatever they did with this. So definitely try out Black Gold, number 6. Alright, so number 5 is a fragrance, top 5. Number 5 is a fragrance. It actually sort of made like a wild entry. This is perhaps the reason why I took out Mancera Holidays. I'll show you why. The fragrance is called Wild Fruits. Okay, Wild Fruits. I'll put the names in the description. This fragrance is somewhat on the dry down, very much like Creed's Silver Mountain Water. Okay, Creed's Silver Mountain Water, it's not like it's very rare DNA. Many fragrances like Rasa Se Anteba, there is Silver by what is that house called? I forget the house. Very inexpensive house sort of. They made a clone. They also have Always Someday. They have Al Haramain, Lavender Blanche. So this is their interpretation, I guess. But on the top, what you get is different from the rest of them. It doesn't smell like Silver Mountain Water up top. The day I smelled this, the day I smelled wild fruits, I immediately fell in love. This fragrance is all about this beautiful citruses. It's very fruity. It's citrusy, it's light, it's a very beautiful, kind of like unisex as well, but very light, citrusy, summery fragrance. And it doesn't have quite that depth of Enteba or Always Someday or Silver Mountain Water. It's not at all scary or adventurous or, how to say, daring. This is very safe wearing, and it does not last as much as Red Tobacco or some of the other ones in line, but summer days you're gonna get a good solid push of 5 to 6 hours. So Wild Fruits definitely is a summer king. Definitely try out Wild Fruits. It's an uncommon one. Not everybody talks about it, by House of Mancera. Alright, number 4. This is a fragrance, the most unique one in this whole lineup. I'll tell you why. No citrus, no sweetness. Can you imagine a fragrance without citrus or sweetness? And what would be Mancera without citrus and sweetness, or oud? This fragrance is about a note called cannabis. And those who smoke and stuff, they would know, like, oh, smell a joint somewhere there. I don't know if it's called joint because I never did cannabis. But this is a very sort of interesting fragrance. I did not get it at first. I mean, understand the concept. But more I wore it, I could see it. It's called Hindu Kush. Okay? So many people say this is inspired by Black Afghano. But Black Afghano, it's like sort of like close to Gucci, intense oud, that fragrance. But this is a cleaner, grassier, greener, citrusy, not citrusy, it's like, I wouldn't say exactly citrus, but it has a transparent feel to it. So when you smell it, it's like very green, okay? Instead of citrus, you're gonna get that cannabis oil sort of, because this fragrance is very oily. The moment you put it on your skin, it's gonna stay shiny like a pond for 2 hours. And that sort of gives you the feel like it's gonna be cannabis oil sort of feel. I don't know why I imagine this. So this fragrance is very clean, very handsome, gentlemanly. No one's gonna be like, hey, are you a drug addict? No, they're gonna say like, are you a doctor? Or are you, into medicine? I can see doctors loving this fragrance. It's beautiful fragrance, very long lasting, but it's not loud. So that's the beautiful side of this fragrance. You can wear this for work. So this is why it made my number 4, Hindu Kush. Very interesting one, very unique one. Number 3, number 2, number 1. You guys know me very well. For some time, you guys know. You can close your eyes, you can tell. Number 3, number 2, number 1. These are your picks. But those who are new, let me show you. I showed you just now a while ago. Lemon Lime, right? My juice is kind of low on this. So I ended up getting a new backup bottle. So Lemon Lime is my number 3. Let me explain why Lemon Lime did not make number 1. Lemon Lime is a very simple fragrance. It's very uniform. It's very beast mode lemon. Some people say it smells like lemon pledge or floor cleaner sort of citrus. Everybody, of course, they have their own opinion. You cannot make 100 people happy. You cannot expect 100 people to like same fragrance. This is sentimental values for me, one thing. Second thing is performance. It's crazy performer. Third thing is it's something not just lemon. It has some sort of herbal, bitter kick to it as well. So it will pop up on the dry down, and you can also get the lemon candy sort of feel that you take for sore throat. If the ones that you find in UK, like motorway, if you stop by a petrol station, Shell, they'll be having this nice sort of candies. I used to have a container, the tin container. They have lemon, raspberry, berries, those sort of nice little candies. This is like a lemon candy drop. If you like lemon, I guess this is one of the best performers of lemon-based fragrances. A lot of other lemons did not last. This is a beast. So there is some sort of floral or something herbaceous that is going to pop up later. You might not appreciate that, but I would suggest you give it a try. If you can get used to it, get along, this is going to really serve you well. Okay, 1 to 2 sprays, great for the whole day. Lemon Lime, number 3. All right, number 2, number 1. Which is number 2, which is number 1? Number 2 is my always number 1 Mancera. Just because this is summer, I'll be honest. And I had to put these fragrances in this list because I don't care if it's winter or summer. I absolutely love it. This fragrance is called Black to Black. Okay, this is a bombastic fragrance. Okay, this fragrance not everybody's gonna understand, and I understand I said red tobacco right there is loud, right? But I'll tell you what, Red tobacco sort of gave me a headache, which I never got from this, even though this is super loud. Black to black is all about rose, cardamom, cloves, bergamot, and oud. You just carry on whole day. Complexity at its best. And the rose in this, it's very beautiful. You can put this fragrance on your skin. If you just smell it so close, if you dig down your nose, like dig your nose on your skin, and then you're gonna get cardamom, you're gonna get cloves, a lot of spices. Then if you move out a little bit, in 1 hour, 2 hours, you're gonna start seeing, like there's bergamot there. There's a fresh bergamot there, but it's mixed with a lot of heavy notes, so you cannot pinpoint it in the opening blast. Slowly what happens is that oud rose combo is gonna pop up, typical, but you're really gonna enjoy that opening cardamom, cloves, those sort of combo with rose, bergamot. Very interesting. So I thought of putting Black Prestigium. This is another heavy oud based fragrance, but this one doesn't have quite the playfulness of Black to Black. They are very similar. If you do not know them, if you smell them for the first time, you'll think these are same juice. They have about 80% similarity, but the 20% Black to Black wins it in that category. Performance in both are crazy performance. You do not have to worry about performance, but this is going to give you that beautiful playfulness up top, which Black Prestigium wouldn't offer you. This goes straight up oud. If you love rose oud combo, straight to business, businessman suit, high class, no problem, but bit too serious for my list. So that's why Black to Black is number 2, even in the summer heat. I would wear this in winter. And number one has to be the best of the best of the best. And summertime, I wouldn't pick anything else but Cedrat Boise. You guys know this. It's very easy. The safest out there, the most beautiful smelling, really long lasting, projects really well. People compare it with Aventus, but it's not an Aventus clone. It has fruits, pineapples. It has the perfect balance. Citrus. You get a little bit of leather later, woody notes. It's like it took, let me just tell you in short what this did. It just took all the best elements from each Mancera, because Mancera, a lot of DNAs are similar. It took out the best from every single thing and just put in one bottle, made it fresh, citrusy, juicy, long-lasting fragrance that is gonna get compliments safe. It's a compliment safe fragrance. It is not gonna get complaints from anybody. If you do not get a complaint, if you do not get a compliment, you probably won't get a complaint from it. That good. And it just projects so well. You just have 2, 3 in front of you, here, 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 and it's just gonna go. You're gonna go with massive force. Breeze hits you, people are gonna be like, what are you wearing? It smells better than Club de Nuit Intense Man any day. Just one fragrance, I love it over this one. If you talk about Aventus sort of comparison, I love this over Aventus, I tell you. But Roja da Velicium is that one fragrance that I love it over this, but this is my number 2. That sort of pineapple-y, fruity fragrance. So I really love it. Try it, Cedrat Boise if you haven't already. So that's my top 10 for Mancera House. Hopefully I could do justice, and I need to smell a lot more other new Manceras. But for now, this is my top 10. Everybody, thanks for watching. Sorry for the long video, but I really wanted to do this video, and thanks a lot for requesting this video. This is my favorite house, you guys know that. If you want to enter into niche game, this is one of the best houses to do it because they're very affordable. And 120 ml juice always helps. Take care guys, see you soon, thanks for watching, bye bye.